Okay, welcome. My name is Bryson Kennelly, and I was born here in Utah, in Ogden. I was raised here for about 6 years, kind of all over. We lived in Clinton and Clearfield and West Point. I had a great childhood. My dad's job, he was fortunate enough to keep it, and we ended up moving across the country to the East Coast. And throughout my life, I kind of gained a couple characteristics that have helped me pretty significantly, like diligence and my work ethic, I would say, and resilience. These all come from the way my childhood panned out and kind of my athletics and just kind of the way my friend group and family have been. So when I was about 6 years old, as I was saying, we moved to the East Coast, to Pennsylvania, to our first house. It was a lot different from what I was used to. It was a lot of woods and different culture. We ended up moving to a different school, of course, because it's different from Utah. And I had to get a lot of new friends, and it was different trying to make new friends. And so after about a year, we ended up moving to another house from some complications, and I had to switch schools again, and it all started over again. Had to make new friends and different lifestyle, kind of. And then after that, after about a year, we ended up moving again to another school district. So I ended up going to about 3 or 4 different schools as I lived on the East Coast. But the one thing that was constant while I lived there was the outdoors. It was really different from Utah. It was a lot of woods and forest, but it was really cool experience because we would do a lot of rock climbing and hiking and camping. So rock climbing, my stepdad introduced us when I was about 8 years old, and I loved it ever since then. It's kind of been a constant in my life, and I've been doing it on and off since then, and I love it a lot. It's been a great piece of my life. And as well as camping and hiking. So about when I was 12 years old, we moved back to the West Coast, to California, where I was into another school. And it was kind of the same thing all over again. I had to make new friends. I was away from my family. All my family lived back in Utah. And so we would make trips back and forth, but it was still a little different because I had to make new friends. So that really helped shape the way I became and interacted with people and became attached to them. So it really helped shape my character in that way. And as I was there, my constant was, of course, rock climbing. So I joined a rock climbing team and tried sports because that's how I really connected with people. So I would spend most of my days rock climbing. I wouldn't really do much else, and we would do that. And after about 2 years, we moved back to Utah. So I was back with my family. Had to make new friends again because all my other friends had moved away or they didn't know me anymore. So so made new friends again. I was back with my family, and that was pretty awesome. And so we kept doing the same thing, back to my constant. We were camping, hiking, rock climbing, but something different changed that helped shape my work ethic and my dedication. We ended up moving into a really old house. It was about 100 years old, and we had to remodel it because of the poor condition of the house. I had never really worked much with my hands or power tools or anything like that. The extent of that was about gardening, which I wasn't ever good at. So I learned pretty quick at about 12 years old how to use a drill and other power tools and to rebuild the house. So I learned a lot of electrical and things like that, and it really helped shape my dedication and work ethic at a young age, which has really helped me throughout the years. And that was a big part of my life. And I give thanks to my dad because without it, we wouldn't have moved across, and I wouldn't have been able to meet new people and to become dedicated and resilient and to meet new people like I did. So yeah, that's a little about me.
Yay!